Did you also know that going to beach has a lot of good health benefits? Number one benefit is beaching relieves stress. As our body releases a hormone which is called serotonin, that is a key hormone for relaxation and happiness.
Actually, at first, I was asking why the cross is included as a sign of love. Until you further discuss it and notice that Jesus, who's carrying the cross and let himself to be nailed on the cross, is his kind of way to show her love or his love.
Now, how many of you here are most afraid of getting lost in life because you don't know how to put it back again? As much as we would like to avoid getting lost, I think it is something that we must all go through in order to evolve into the person that we hope to be. People rise out of the ashes because at some point, they are invested with this possibility of triumph over seemingly impossible odds.
Stephanie wanted to accompany her mother to the grocery. Why? Because she wants to help her mom carry out the grocery items. She wants to be helpful to her.
Just remember that our personal definition of success or triumph does not be defined by other people's expectations or opinions. It is something that we acquire on our own.
Me happy all the time. But there was one instance where I cannot control the urge to post what I felt on Facebook. I knew that wasn't right, but I felt like I was going to die if I would do it, so I did it anyway. And yes, my manager saw my post.
Our person-to-person interaction has become less and less every day. And it's daunting to see that we're becoming less and less of what we truly are, humans.
And I thought that is how a leader does his work. It is true that we lead by example, but I came out to be bureaucratic. My decisions are absolute.
Mentee. So it's not enough that there's just one person pushing, right? Nudging, nagging if you have it, the mentee to pursue their goals, but it also has to come from an equal amount of power and dedication coming from the mentee or the Toastmaster.
And I still have a lot of testing to do with my audience, especially here in MBPS, because it's quite diverse. But just like the word ops earlier, it's the little things that can actually help us improve our speeches and the way we communicate.
His name is Jesus. So every time I see a cross, I don't just see an instrument of death or capital punishment. More so, I remember the holy and blameless man who was willing to die an excruciating form of death for me to experience life that is abundant and in real close relationship